Guys, hello.
Welcome to Sons of Vidya Town.
Guys,
everybody
dude, that's
around.
okay. Let's get real. That was too
why are we not
somber a
real?
song.
That's not somber.
There's not.
That was from the heart. But now that you've stepped all over that you've stepped all over it, it's from the hurt.
Let's get real. I knew it was from the heart, and I was jealous.
Come on,
it was so beautiful,
guys.
So passionate.
Sons of Vidya, D Marks coming to you. Well, pre-recorded.
I was gonna introduce you.
Well, I introduced me, but I'll introduce you as a courtesy. That's Tom C over there.
That's me, guys.
Hey, guys. Welcome to this week's stunning, super thrilling podcast.
Super episode, we call them.
Great.
We don't do episodes.
22?
22. This one's going to be titled Episode 22.
Two Twain's House.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Guys, watch Murder by Death. You'll laugh a lot, because that joke is from that.
I don't even know what that is.
That's a movie.
By who? Like a famous guy?
Alec Guinness was in it.
You guys have turned on the Xbox.
Peter Falk.
Oh, you turned on the Xbox.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
Oh, no. We're using up the power.
Peter Falk was in it.
You say it was a guest
I think
movie?
Truman Capote was in it. No, it wasn't Christopher Guest. It was much before his time.
Sorry.
But it is kind of in that vein, though, now that you say it.
All right. I heard a thing and then I didn't. Guys, welcome. We're a video game podcast. We're Tom C. I'm a famous adventurer / astronaut. D Marks over there, he's a famous adventurer / cosmonaut.
Yeah, I defected.
That's how we originally became famous, and that's how you know us. But we are podcastinettes and Castilians.
Also, cowboys.
I was never a cowboy.
What?
Yeah.
You told me you were a cowboy. You lying
well,
I used
to ride a cow through the West as a joke to entertain people. But I never really was a cowboy.
Oh, well, okay. I guess I can respect
They called me the galloping clown, but that's it.
Oh, you were the gal clown?
No, it wasn't a gal clown. That was a lady version of me.
Oh.
That was Tammy C.
Interesting.
She was a little bit of a, she was loose on the spread, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah. She really went far with her sports bets.
Yeah. Also, she could really hit the octaves on the guitar. She had a big spread.
Other jokes. Anyway, guys. This week, we're going to talk about video games like we do every week.
Yep. It's a video game podcast, not a cowboy podcast.
No, not a bad jokes podcast either.
Well, we haven't made one yet.
I know. Every one of them's been gold.
Every gold of them's been won.
Tom, what's your favorite... What would you think is the best Pokemon game? I know that's a bit of a loaded question, but I'm not asking you what your favorite generation is. I'm not asking what your favorite particular Pokemon is. Just in general game. And that's in gameplay, the Pokemon, gym leaders, everything. Okay,
that's a tough one. Because I know what you're getting at is it's a loaded question because you're going to say nostalgia things.
No, I'm not. I'm wide open to what I'm ready to receive your opinions.
But you know what I mean, though. It's hard to not say since we were kids and played the gold and the silvers and the reds and the blues.
Yeah, true. I mean, I think I have my answer.
You're going to shock us, aren't you?
No, I don't think so.
You're going to say, like, Pokemon Channel, aren't you?
I was not going to say that.
Remember that? Remember Hey You, Pikachu?
Kind of. Dude, it's funny because while you're thinking about that, it never really occurred to me before, like, 2 weeks ago that Pokemon Snap is actually a rail shooter.
No, it totally is.
Yeah, it never occured to me before.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a fun photography game, but then it wasn't that. Then it was something else.
You get grenades with their Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I think it had rocks. Or like food or something.
You get bait and you get rocks.
Yeah, that's
you don't get Pokeballs.
Bait, yeah.
They're, I'm using Pokeballs loosely. I don't know.
Pokeballs is a general term.
Because they're all basically the same game, except for all the ones that aren't the same game.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, the main series.
Here's my thing. I would probably say Pokemon Gold or Silver is probably the best.
See, I knew you were going to say that.
Because here's the deal. Guys, I don't know if you know, but Pokemon past like a certain point kind of stopped being original and kind of started being a little stupid,
After like the first game it did.
Dude, here's the deal about that though. I feel like second generation Pokemon weren't stupid. They were still.
No, I agree with that. I 100%
They still
agree with
followed a pretty logical conclusion about their compositions, their makeups, everything about that. And so in Pokemon Gold and Silver, you still got the first generation, which we all agree were great. You got the second generation, which were also great.
And had Houndoom.
Well, yeah, that was part of second generation.
Good old Houndoom. Yeah. That's because that was before they started making really weird-looking Pokemon.
Yeah. I think that's a big thing, because Pokemon shouldn't look weird. They should look like...
Like fun animals?
Yeah.
Or grass
fun
things?
Animals. Yeah.
No, because then like I don't remember the chronologically.
Because it was red, blue.
Yeah, gold, silver.
Gold, silver, ruby and emerald.
Sure?
Or ruby and sapphire.
And yeah.
And then diamond and pearl, I think.
I feel like we missed one.
I don't think so. No, because you're right. I think diamond and pearl were 5th generation.
I don't know, dude. Oh, sorry. You know what my favorite Pokemon game is. That's right, Pokemon trading card game.
Oh, yeah.
God, I love Pokemon trading card game.
I did mean just among the main franchise, but that's...
No! I finally figured it out and you're doing this to me, man.
Dude, I remember I used to love
Kabawad.
Pokemon Stadium. That was a fun game.
Dude, I thought you meant among all Pokemon games. Stadium is a great game because it's got everything you want.
No.
And minigames.
It's just battle and minigames.
And minigames.
Yeah.
And the minigames are awesome. Remember the one where you're Lickitung? Was Lickitung one of the 150s?
Yeah, he was original.
He was one of those weird ones that nobody knew about.
It was like
Farfetch'd.
Dude, I liked Farfetch'd.
Except everyone likes Farfetch'd because he was a fun bird.
No, it's because he had a fun leek sword.
Well, that too. That too.
He was a swords bird.
Dude.
As opposed to a songbird.
Real question, let's get serious. Real talk. If you could pick one Pokemon to have in real life, what would it be? Don't give us a stupid answer. Okay. No jokes. If you tell me a joke here, I'm going to kick you. Guys, I'm within kicking distance.
He is. It's very.
It wouldn't be a good kick, but he would know.
Oh, I'm endangered.
Yeah. You got to be real with me. You'd be the only one on Earth with it, so it wouldn't necessarily be for battling. Great Claus, I just put there. Santa Claus. We would call that the Santa Claus.
Okay. Go to here. Nobody's going to like it.
I don't like it already.
You go to here is Ditto. Because then you could have all the Pokemon.
No, you couldn't. There'd be no other Pokemon. I just said that.
He can turn into other Pokemon.
Only if he sees them.
Dude, in the show, that's debatable. In the game, yes. In the show, though, he could show up as any Pokemon whenever he effing felt like it.
That's true. Alright, but let's get real. Don't give me Ditto. That's cheating.
No, I know. Fire Red and Leaf Green was after Ruby and Sapphire.
I thought those were just remakes.
Yeah, but that's
technically... We're not counting it.
Alright. In that case, yeah. It did go Sapphire, then Diamond and Pearl, and then it's going to Black and White. And apparently Black and White 2? That sounds weird.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Anyway, alright. Because this is well, it's not really asking exactly what your favorite Pokemon is, but it does very much boil down to that, I feel.
No, it doesn't, though. Because here's the deal. I'm getting deep in it. It's more like what would be a great companion Pokemon.
Okay.
For you.
Okay, does the Pokemon like me?
Well, you're going to have to raise it from a youngster.
Well, that's fine, but in the show, Ash was raised Pokemon, and they still didn't like him for sometimes.
Well, but you're going to get it from a little youngster. We call them youngsties.
Youngsties.
Raise them up. So it's up to your raising still.
Okay.
How they turn out. They're not none of them are. The one you pick is not going to hate you off the bat.
Okay.
Unless you kick them really hard.
All right.
Or don't feed them, or train them to fight other Pokemon or something.
Yeah. Because I feel like you're going to want a flying Pokemon. I think that's all there is to it.
Okay, that's what you're going to... Okay.
You either want a Pidgeot.
Yeah, okay.
A Charizard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm probably going to stick with Charizard.
You think so?
No, dude, here's the
deal, though. Some Pokemon would be your friends. I don't think Charizard would be your friend.
Dude, why wouldn't Charizard be my friend?
Charizard's too cool.
Dude, that's the thing.
Charizard cannot express love the way, let's say, a Vulpix would.
Dude, you say that, but I feel like...
I feel pretty good about what
I feel like a Charizard... I feel like people don't show Charizard love, so Charizard feels like he does not have to show love. But if I showed love to a Charizard, showed him that tenderness, he would show it back to me. That's how I feel, anyway.
I didn't watch enough of the show to remember how Ash treated his Charizard. I remember that he hated the Charizard, didn't like him.
No, Charizard straight up didn't like him.
He was a D-bag.
Dude, remember the one episode, though, in Pokemon where...
I was like, what's the deal? Charizard's like, well, I have to talk to you.
I don't remember that episode.
He's getting indignant. He was like, come on, man. I feed you every day, and this is how it is?
No, it was one of my favorite episodes, because it was Ash was fighting against Blaine, the fire trainer, and, like, he sent out Charizard, and Charizard was dicking around throughout the whole episode until Blaine sent out his Magmar, and it, like, totally beat up on his Charizard, and Charizard was like, oh, now it's serious. And they got, like, a super fight, and it was awesome.
A super fight.
Super fight. Dude, it was a classic anime super fight. Dude, you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. I don't think I saw that episode, though.
Dude, that was a great episode.
Okay. So you're sticking with a Charizard?
Charizard's top choice. What about you? I'm feeling you got a loaded gun here.
I don't know about that. The thing is, I feel like... I know it's stupid. Period. But I feel like you'd want a cute... like dog-style one, even though dogs are prevalent in real life.
Even though there already are dogs.
But, like, you know...
Because I know you want to think like an Arcanine.
You know I was going to mention Arcanine. That was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Because Arcanine's cool.
Yeah.
He's loyal. He's, like, 9 feet tall. Can run across the plains. Not made of fire, but he has fire in him.
He has fire in him, that he does.
He might be able to compete in dog races. That he would definitely win.
I'd not do that.
And then I could get rich off of dog races. Because what? Like, what am I supposed to say? Electrode? Electrode's going to give you that look, that funny look. The
no, he's going to give you the.
And that might be encouraging, just so you can always have someone to look at and will smile at you.
He's going to give you the shady look.
Some men, they need someone to always be smiling at them, you know.
Okay, yeah, because Electrode's going to give you this nice look. Voltorb gives you the shady look.
Yeah, you don't want
Voltorb's always like.
Voltorb's going to blow up for no reason.
Voltorb's always like. Yeah, I got some in the back. Fell off a truck.
Electrode's like, yeah, we're going to have a party tonight.
Yeah.
Let's light up the joint.
I don't want that.
Because you're not going to go with an Electabuzz. That's dumb. You're not going to go with a Scyther because it can't hug you.
No, you can't hug your children with sword arms.
You can't pick a Legendary because that's against the rules.
Yeah, that was against the stated rules. All right, here's the deal. I'm going to look over the whole list briefly. I'm going to see if we can't find a better answer here.
Then Arcanine? Or then...
Charizard.
Charizard. Okay.
Because I just don't remember all of them. That's the problem.
Dude, there's a lot. Are we picking among...
There's even... I would say there's upwards of 150 of them.
No, there's far more than that.
Well, now there are.
Like, it wouldn't pick a Psyduck because it would just...
You might pick a Golduck, though.
Now, Golduck's kind of... I think, gotta be honest, Golduck's like it's one of the gayest Pokemon.
That's not true. Dude, you know who the gayest... No, because you know who the gayest Pokemon is.
Don't say Jinx.
No.
Do not say Jinx.
No. Everyone knows the gayest Pokemon is Dragonite.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely he is the gayest.
Absolutely not.
Dude, just look at that picture. Look at a picture of him.
Now, here's the thing about Dragonite. Dragonite's so...
Don't say he's a dragon, because that doesn't count.
Dragonite's a magnificent specimen that transcends this sort of gayness, to which he can kind of just pose in any gay pose he wants, but he's so magnificent that he's not gay.
Okay.
He's just above it all.
Okay, other contenders that I forgot about, but do exist as Pokemon. Nidoking, that'd be a cool Pokemon to have.
Yeah, if you wanted to get killed.
No, if I wanted him to kill everyone else. Gengar, that'd be a good choice.
If you want to be scared.
Dude, I feel like a friendly Gengar wouldn't be scaring you that much.
It'd probably be a ton of fun. You'd have fun pranks.
Yeah.
You know Gengar's one of my favorite Pokemon.
I know. That's why I specifically brought him up.
You know that.
Know that.
Dude, come on.
I mean, that's all the, like, original ones.
Is that the only thing you're coming up with? You wouldn't want a Porygon to hack into your mainframes?
Nah, that wouldn't be for me.
You wouldn't want a Tauros?
Dude, if he wouldn't go...
What about a Rapidash?
No, because you couldn't ride it.
You can ride it.
No, you can't.
You can ride it.
Dude, in the
show...
show...
They make fireproof saddles.
No, well, in the show, Dash rode it and he got burnt.
That's because Rapidash didn't like him.
No, it was because he was constantly on fire.
Yeah,
as Rapidash...
Like a Ninetales.
Tended to be.
What about a Persian?
I feel like I don't want to go with a Persian because they're...
Don't say because it's a cat and there are cats in real life. Persian is like A mega cat.
Could I get that down in writing that it's a mega cat?
You know it. You can see it.
I can see it.
It would not only be the ultimate cuddle experience, but there's no greater cat experience than a mega cat. Are you kidding me, dude?
It's all.
Let's go to the next thing. You want a Steelix?
No, I'm looking through them. There's a lot of these aren't as great as I remember them. No, I got it.
Here it comes. Don't say Ludicolo.
No, Honchcrow.
Honchcrow.
Think about it. We'd fly around. He would shade me in his fun feather hat.
Feather hat.
He would give me a smug, knowing smile. The handsome bird smile.
You know what he would do? You'd ask something of him, and he would make it happen.
Yeah, he would.
It doesn't matter what it took.
I wouldn't have to feel bad.
No, he would just get it done.
Yeah, Honchcrow is going to be mine.
Honchcrow is someone you go to get things done.
Yeah,
you know.
Honchcrow is going to be like, I probably know Crunch or something, and I'm like, great, let's do it.
I mean, he probably does know Crunch.
Yeah, he's a
but
dark
you don't even
Pokemon.
need that.
No, you just need to have.
He's got all the things you want. Fly.
No, it's if you combined a mobster, a bird, and a cowboy all together.
Dude, there's no cowboy in there.
The hat.
Cowboy? The what? It's not a cowboy hat. It's a gangster hat.
It's a big hat. It's a big.
That's a gangster hat.
Okay, let me rephrase it. It's like if you combined a bird, a gangster, and a sombrero.
Sombrero I could maybe allow.
You put a sombrero in there.
I mean, I guess. Arcanine's maybe not even my choice. Arcanine's a great choice. Just because it'd be sweet to have a giant fire dog.
Yeah, that'd be useful. I could see.
Once again, we said it before. There are dogs all over the place. Real dogs.
Yeah.
Real dogs who need homes, guys. That's why we're going to talk about the SPCA. We're not doing that.
No. That's something else.
You get a Magneton.
Dude, that's going to explode.
Magnetons don't always
That's going to explode.
What about a Muck?
No, you're definitely going to get cancer from that.
Or wheezing. That's not for anybody.
Yeah. That's going to be cancer.
That's going to be cancerous. You got an Arbok. Those are cool.
Probably more cancer. I feel like if you have any poison Pokemon around, you're going to get cancer.
Or you could just be poisoned and killed.
Yeah, that's not going to be good either.
No, that's not good. What about like a Hitmonlee?
Dude, I feel like Hitmonlee would beat me up.
What about a Machamp? Machamp's not only the strong.
No, Machamp would destroy you.
Okay, he's not only strong, but he's nice.
Yeah, but
Machamp's
dude,
the people's champion.
No, Machamp comes in for a hug, and he's going to break your spine in half.
He could.
He's like, "You're my best friend, Pokemon trainer D Marks." I'm like, "I'm dead now. My spine's been snapped."
You and him could train.
How would you? That'd be like training with Lou Ferrigno in his prime. You'd never keep up,
dude.
That'd be like me going toe to toe with Arnold Schwarzenegger, a fusion of Lou Ferrigno and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We all were there. We
Yeah.
don't know it. We know that happened.
That was the thing that occurred.
Yeah.
That's how they beat Majin Buu. Yeah, I feel like that's the problem there, is that he's just too strong.
He knows how strong he is. He can control it.
Okay, how about this as a choice? Because I'm sticking with Honchcrow.
Once again, you're raising from the youngster, by the way.
I know, but
so you're probably getting all the evolved forms. I know you're saying, but I can't trade for a Machamp. We're not talking about that.
Here's the thing. There's some of this out there. I'm probably still sticking with Honchcrow because I feel like that's a strong,
it's really strong.
But what about a Snorlax?
No, that's more trouble than it's worth. Sorry to any Snorlaxes out there. But the thing is, he can't go that many places because a lot of things are going to get crushed. He can't ride along with you in the car. Also, he doesn't sleep unless you have a flute, man.
No, that's only to catch him originally.
Yeah, but he loves sleeping. I don't need that. I sleep enough, man.
Yeah, I guess.
I can't think of any ice Pokemon. What about a Dugong?
Yeah, Dugong would be the choice, except I don't live near an ice area, and I feel like you'd need to.
That's true. What about a Chansey?
Chansey could heal you.
Chansey could do a lot of things. I think it was like a luck Pokemon, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Dude, remember Your Name's Chansey, the Pokemon card?
I have it.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
You probably got on the same pack as a birthday Pikachu.
I call it Happy Birthday Chansey, and everyone's like, that's not what it's called.
Yeah, it's Your Name's Chansey. That's what it's called. There's Happy Birthday Pikachu. That's a Pokemon.
It probably is. Isn't there like Pikachu on a balloon Pikachu?
Dude, I have a...
I wonder what I did with that Pokemon card.
Dude, I have a collection of like international rare Pikachu editions, and one of them is Pikachu on balloons.
Dude, I sold all my Pokemon cards for like $12.
Dude, I'm missing a large part of mine because like a lot of them were in my deck, and then I lost my deck, so I don't have like my Charizard anymore or anything like that. It sucks,
dude. I'm telling you, that's what I did with Magic cards. I was like, I sold all my Magic cards, but I want these cards because they're sweet. So
and you can buy Pokemon cards for like 50 cents a piece now.
No one cares.
Yeah, I
have a Hitmonchan in my effing thing over there. I'm like, that's good.
Yeah,
that's a cool card.
Hitmonchan or Lee?
Well, if in the game Lee, and in real life Lee.
Okay.
Period.
That'd be my choice.
Because the other one's kind of got a dress on. No one's.
Well, I think it's
Don't say they're supposed to look like boxing shorts because it's a dress.
No, I think it's supposed to be the female because I think they can breed.
Probably.
I think in the later versions they can breed. It's funny because we haven't talked about anything about the Pokemon games, which are actually really fun and cool.
Because usually about that, they're kind of the same thing. Everyone on Earth has played them, and everyone knows how it works.
Okay, that's the main difference. That's why Pokemon Gold is great, because it's the most amount of the best Pokemon, and that's when they introduced breeding, I'm pretty sure.
It was like I say about Metal Gear Solid 2, and that is the perfect rendition of it, of the Pokemon concept.
Yeah, I can see that.
Before things went bad in any regard.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Or changed dramatically. Which
yeah, I got you.
They did with having a bunch of other Pokemon.
Yeah, because the breeding is necessary. Breeding is a lot of fun.
I don't know if I'd say fun.
Dude, because you can make fun things.
Do you want to elaborate on that?
Well, because you could breed a Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Then you get a fun Hitmontop, I think.
Is Hitmontop in that game?
Yeah. Because remember the baby...
Dude, what about a Blaziken?
Dude, Blaziken... That's like having a Machamp except on fire. That's even worse.
That's awesome, though.
Dude, first of all, we all know Blaziken looks a little like a Japanese superhero.
Is that supposed to be a bad thing?
No, I'm just saying it is something to keep in mind.
What about a Wailord? Have a Wailord?
Dude, remember how Wailords are actually lighter than air?
Yeah, because they're so big and they weigh not that much.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle.
Charmander.
Okay. Cyndaquil.
Cyndaquil.
Okay.
The other ones are like Crocodilian.
Dude, I'd probably go Totodile there.
Totodile and...
Chikorita.
Grassman.
Chikorita.
No, there's no question you go Cyndaquil there.
Dude, I would go...
Because you get that last guy who I forgot the name of.
Dude, Feraligator's a badass. He's just like...
Feraligator's totally sweet.
He's
we
like,
know that.
I'm going to eat you whole. I got a giant mouth here.
This is what we know, is that it's true that he's awesome. But I can't remember the name of the last one for Cyndaquil.
Dude, that's because nobody remembers that.
Is it NyQuil?
NyQuil. Dude, that's really funny.
Mitaquil?
Hold on, give me a second. I'll look it up real quick.
Because I remember using him and he was awesome and he was on fire.
Dude, I always went Totodile.
Because you're like, hey, here's my dog with an on fire mane.
I always thought they were supposed to be more like, kind of like... I
assumed they were a little fuzzy.
Lynxes? Or minxes, you know?
They're
more like foxes to me.
Like a Weasley kind of...
Yeah.
That's fine. Here's my fire weasel. Sit on it, bro. What's what you say?
I got a fire weasel. It was... Oh, Typhlosion. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Whatever. Typhlosion's awesome.
Yeah, Typhlosion's pretty cool. Okay, Trico, Torchic, or Mudkip?
You gotta go Torchic.
Yeah, you gotta go
Blaziken.
You gotta go Torchic there. Turtwig?
No.
Chimchar?
Maybe.
Piplup,
yeah.
Piplup
turned to Empoleon.
No, here's the thing about...
the coolest dude... The coolest water type excluding Blastoise.
Now, the problem, though, is that, they had a rare case of actually making the, Of
course I'm gonna pick up Water Penguin.
They actually make the, tree one the real option there. It turned into the giant, like, tortoise with an island on its back.
The tree one's always kind of an option if you're a patient, cool guy.
No, because Venusaur was cool.
Venusaur was a man's Pokemon.
Yeah.
When you wanted to beat Pokemon that nobody used.
Yeah.
Like water types.
Nobody used Chikorita. That's all there is to it.
Chikorita is for nobody. What did that evolve into? No, it's never been recorded.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. Recorded. Because nobody
uses that.
No, I don't even remember what that is. Is he the lizard guy?
Yeah.
No.
He's the one that in Game Grumps is like, wait, hold on. Wait a second.
Guys, I know what you're thinking.
Guys, hear me out.
No one's using him. Never in a million years.
Then you had the fun
Unless you
turtle.
like geckos. I don't know these people who like lizards. They're not me. Some people are like, I have a snake in my house. And you're like, that sounds like a problem and you need to fix it.
Better get that snake out of there.
Dude, we're not even talking about people who have tarantulas. You got a sickness.
Yeah, that's...
Is there no spider Pokemon? How come I can't think of a single spider Pokemon?
Because I don't know if there were any.
That seems like such an obvious thing that was not... Do they not have spiders in Japan?
I can neither confirm or deny that.
Do they have to deny any knowledge of spiders in Japan?
Yeah.
Is it like...
It's under lock and key.
It's like World War II for Germans. It's spiders in Japan. They can't talk about it.
Yeah.
No spiders here.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. No spiders here.
No spider here. Like that. That's what it's like.
Guys, now that we've said stuff, it's probably time to take a break.
Oh, it's long. We've done long. If you guys can think of any spider Pokemon, email us. They don't exist. Bye.
See ya. Hey guys, welcome back to Sons of Vidya.
Guys,
with me,
where did you go?
D Mercs.
We were here the whole time. Where did you go? We saw you touch that dial. You can't do it.
Do you think they have a dial on their
Podcast machine? Of course you
iPhone?
do. Have you ever, you don't know it's a phone. iPhone.
iPod?
They could be listening to it on the computer.
What? What dial would they be adjusting?
Volume dial.
But
Socket.
Then they'd at least be still listening to us.
What, you can't turn a volume dial down, friend? Use your full brain.
Yeah, but why are you making a big deal that they touch the dial?
Because I don't want them to have this playing on silent and not hear me yelling at them for turning it on silent.
See, I think that would be a good reason to turn it down.
Don't encourage these guys.
Anyway, guys, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Do we want to talk more about Pokemon?
If we could, if you want to.
There's nothing else to talk about. We've completed the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. We really we've ran full circle.
We nailed it.
Yeah.
There's no more Pokemon topics at all to discuss.
Nope.
Like, seriously, there's not.
No. So let's... okay. What do you say we just take, the next, 15, 20 minutes and just sit quietly?
Yeah. Can we take an on-air break where we don't say anything? Has anyone done that before?
Huh? I'm sorry, I was reading the paper.
Oh, sorry. I was also reading the paper, and I forgot that I was still talking. I find that I talk when I'm not paying attention a lot. You're right. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's good to just breathe in and out.
Yeah.
On air, you know.
Okay, Tom.
Yeah.
What do you think about what do you think about companions in games?
Hate them.
Okay, that isn't quite what
Ask me any question you want right now, and I'll respond with the short answer for everything. Okay. Rapid fire. Let's go.
Sequels.
They're usually good.
DLC.
Like it.
Pre-orders.
Really great. You mean pre-order bonuses, right?
Yeah.
Really great.
Multi-platform releases.
Fine, no problem.
PC ports.
They're sometimes okay. They're mostly bad.
RTSs.
Always great.
Grand strategy games.
Sometimes they're too hard for me, and I'm pretty smart.
First-person shooters.
Sometimes the communities are usually bad.
People who cheat at first-person shooters.
Worse than Hitler's Ghost.
Hitler's Ghost.
Among the worst things I can think of.
Stalin's Ghost.
For some reason, just as bad, but for some reason perceived as less bad.
Good.
All right, now I'm going to do it to you. Here we go.
All right.
Ghosts.
Great.
Grapes.
Grape.
Alexander the Great.
Great.
Video games about Macedonia.
I haven't played any.
Video games about the common day.
The what?
Plague doctors.
Great.
Plague doctors in games.
Great.
Video games where you play as plague doctors.
Great.
The Plague.
Not so great.
The bubonic plague.
Even worse.
The Black Death.
Same thing.
I lost. Lost that round.
Great.
Dude,
Anyway.
Dude.
But seriously, what do you think about, what's... Because like in JRPGs and stuff, like we have like a turn-based system. There's a main character who focuses on like a Cloud or a Vise or a Tidus. Then you got your support cast, and sometimes you're like support character number 7. You're rad, and I want you to be in the party the whole time. And then some of them are just totally like you don't want them involved. Like do you like having that choice, or do you prefer a more style of a...
Dude, I've never played a game where there's not, like, a choosable party, you know? There's only 3 characters, like, totally yet. Well, what do you mean you just have one guy?
Well, no, what I was going to say was, like, because you have that, and even in New Vegas you have the chance to be like, Lily, why don't you stay in Jacobstown? Cass and I are going to go off and do some adventures.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I gotta drive her caravan.
You know what I mean?
Right. No, but like, because you have that in like...
Did we talk about campaigns already?
I feel like we talked about NPCs.
We did. We talked about NPCs.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
Yeah, keep going.
But then in the game like Metro, you have a companion like for most of the missions, but you don't get to choose. You get Bourbon, then you get Khan, then you get some other guy, then you get Miller.
Okay.
So I'm like, how do you think that affects how a game works? Because you're hearing the snarky
Let's just shut up for a second and really think about how Metro is the best at everything it did.
I know. I can't stop thinking about Metro.
Because here's the deal about that and what you're saying and how I'm going to make it affect... how I'm just going to make it into a giant compliment for Metro. Because every single person you go with, every companion you're forced to be with, changes the feeling of the game dramatically.
Yeah.
Because Bourbon, you're like, well, I'm totally screwed. I don't want to be with this guy at all because he's crazy and he's not really... I don't think he cares about me. I don't trust him. Khan, you're like, this is totally awful, and I'm horrified all the time, and he's clearly some kind of super crazy person, and guess what everyone else in the game thought? The same thing. The NPCs are afraid of him.
Everyone knows about it.
And that's how you feel in the game. And that last guy, I don't remember anything about him, but he sucks. Screw that guy.
He got hurt or something.
He was like, I'm just going to not fight any of these dudes and have you get killed, okay?
Now, because here's the thing.
I got myself in a thumb lock on my shirt.
Because you're right. It definitely affects how, like... the game is how the game atmosphere kind of is. Because you're playing in New Vegas.
I've played in New Vegas.
If you're playing in New Vegas, you got a cast following you around. She's giving you the snide remarks.
Right.
She's giving you the jokes.
You know, I normally don't take companions in New Vegas.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Just I'm telling them. Speaking through my mic port.
Your mic port.
My mic Portnoy.
You got a cast. She's making the funny jokes.
She's looking good.
Yeah, she's looking great.
She's looking real good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
But then you have like a Boone. And a Boone, he's giving you the silent treatment. He's putting him down at a range.
Dude, we all know there's not that much difference between companions except for what they say.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It affects the game feel more than anything.
You're still... New Vegas is tough about companions because, like, it doesn't really affect the game that
It was a lot better than 3 was, though. That's for sure.
We're not even going to talk about 3. 3, I'd never use companions.
No. It's a huge waste of time. Unless
the only good one is if you're evil.
No, that's a huge lie.
The only one I want to take is if you're evil.
True. Absolutely true. Well, no, because you take Dogbeat.
Okay, that doesn't count because Dogbeat's incredibly useful.
Yeah. Dogbeat's pretty great. No, because Fox is the best companion by far.
I don't know why he would be the best companion.
Because he has a Gatling laser.
Oh.
And he doesn't stop killing people with it.
That's true.
He's like... Kazap.
Dude, here's something, and it's not going to really make sense. I was just thinking about this today. About how Mass Effect, but how because
that's a game with companions.
Because you're the main character, right?
A Shepard.
Some people may say the galaxy itself is the main character. People are real deep on the game. No, because here's the thing that's kind of... I want to know what you think about this. It's kind of more of... Do you think it's like an ego boost that you play as a character that everyone always likes? The same's true of like a Dragon Age, any BioWare game actually.
Dude, but not everyone likes Shepard. Dude,
but like any companion you get is always going to fall in love with you.
That's not true. That's definitely not true in Dragon Age 2.
Dragon Age 2 I've never played because it looks bad.
It was bad.
And also Dragon Age 1 was bad.
No, because here's the thing. It's like everyone talks about how in Dragon Age 2, like, a lot of the romance options there were, like, not great. And then, like, the only one that everyone wanted to romance, like, put you in the friend zone, like, immediately and, like, went off and married some other guy. And everyone was like, no. Yeah, she was like, I'm falling in love with this guy. And you're like, shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Quit it. Dude, but a lot of... Okay, but... What I'm trying to get at more is... Do you think it's kind of... do you think people outside the gaming community perceive that as kind of like a pathetic ego thing?
Oh, that the main character is so well liked?
But he's like a sex thing. He's like a sex symbol for everybody. I know it's like you're playing as James Bond and everyone would be in love with you, but...
Dude, it's always funny because you see on pictures from, like, V and stuff, like, especially when, like, Dragon Age 2 came out, I remember, they had, like, whole threads of, like, the most hideous characters that they could make. They're like, ladies, please. Because you're right, they all, like, threw themselves at you at a certain point.
It's all the time. It's just because you're the guy who's the main guy.
Yeah.
And it's like such a dumb thing. I don't really have a question there, but... You know what I mean?
No, because it's nothing you have to, especially in BioWare games, it's nothing you have to work at. You're like, hey, baby.
No, because there's never like a character in those games, you said where there was, but there's very often not characters in the game that are just like, no.
No, because what happened was like, Mass Effect 1 came out, and they're like, you can either date Ashley, Kaden, or Liara. And everyone was like, that's not enough. And then the next game, they're like, alright, whatever, everybody, I don't care.
Dude, One was the more right of the options.
Yeah.
Pro tip, not everyone cares about if you're saving the world.
Well, yeah, that's really true.
And okay, Mass Effect, nobody cares that you're saving the world.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Commander Shepard, allow me to direct you to my balls and how you may suck them.
But not in a sexual way.
Not in a sexual way.
In a disrespectful way. But no, it's always like that. And it's so stupid. Because you never have like a character in a Mass Effect just like, well, okay. I was talking to these people that thing I went to on Saturday. Particularly Ellis. Particularly that part.
Oh, yeah.
And he was talking about how I actually kind of liked it when he said it. Apparently you can't date Samara.
Yeah, because
she's exactly the kind of character I like.
Yeah, because like, you get one scene where you're like about to start making out with her, she's like, I can't do it. It's
I'm a
forbidden by the code.
I have a developed character who's not going to do something just because you're the main player. That's great.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Dude, and that's the kind of way it is for that one character I was talking about in Dragon Age, too. She was like, yeah, I know, like, we're friends and stuff, but this guy, he lights my fires. I much prefer him to you.
Dude, like in Skyrim...
Romantically.
Skyrim, you're like, look at this lioness. She's totally rad. And so the dude's like, yep, really good for her, and we should probably be together with her. And you're like... No, me and her are together because I found this axe.
But I got this necklace.
So we're together now.
I got the marriage necklace.
She's like, thank you for getting my axe back for me. Let's do it. It's so stupid.
Dude, I remember my first run of Skyrim, my loving wife and I, our relationship was founded on, it's a funny story, really. We met because I was doing an assassination mission for her.
That's cute.
On behalf of her, and it was love at first sight.
Nice.
She was like, I need someone murdered, and I was like, let me take you out to dinner afterwards.
So that's why it made more sense for me and Ayla, the huntress. Because you're like, we're together in the companions, we're meeting, we're adventuring, now I'm drinking your wolf blood.
Dude, yeah, because that's why I think a lot of people want to marry Lydia all the time.
Because she's sworn to carry your burdens.
Because, like, she's the first companion that you get. She follows you around probably for most of that game.
People develop a connection.
Yeah, you're like, Lydia, no, I'll save you with my lightning or something. I don't know, whatever.
But it's one of these things where because they have to have options for everything, it makes the character seem shallow and stupid.
Dude, remember how you were
I'm nailing that right.
Dude, remember how it's kind of like how you talked about with the zombie Simpsons?
Totally, dude.
Guys, for those of you who don't know what the zombie Simpsons are, I'm going to let Tom explain it because he's much better at it than I am.
Okay, so there's a theory about zombie Simpsons, where after like season 20 or something, essentially all the Simpsons characters don't act like themselves at all, and they just like do whatever and like are basically non-deep characters who just progress the story along. Because like eventually, because it used to be like Marge was the sane one who would talk and be nice and stuff. Now in like the later seasons, she's like a sex person, and she's like, "Oh, I'm for some reason an attracting thing." Because like she was in like a naked photo shoot or something, which would never ever happen in the other things. But like Lisa's just like a douche instead of like actually having character.
Yeah.
Anyway, the thing is like they have to progress the story and they have to do whatever to get this story along.
And it's unnatural, hence the zombies.
It's unnatural, and it's not who they were. It's like they've been replaced with robots or zombies. But that's you get a lot of stuff where it's just like that in. Because the NPCs, they're not deep. They don't have personalities. They're just there to ride your wrinkle stick.
And we'll cite back to one of our earlier episodes. We talked about a fantastically great NPC, Arcade Gannon.
He was pretty great.
He was deep. As deep probably like a 12-foot pool.
Let me tell you a game which has really deep characters and doesn't have a dating system, New Vegas.
Yeah, it sure doesn't.
And guess what? That's great. It's because they don't cheapen characters. Every character in that game is great. Not every character, but I can't think of a bad one right now.
Lily wasn't great.
We're not talking about Lily. She's not a character.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
She doesn't exist. But that's a game, because I feel like dating systems cheapen characters.
Yeah, and
boom! I just shortened it right there.
No,
Quote
it's
me.
funny because
Put
they're
it on your T-shirt.
No, it's funny because they're like, there is like legitimate ways to actually like get in a relationship with like one character, and it's not even like a really like set thing. Mm-hmm. But like, if you bring the 30s vault suits to Sarah Weintraub, you can sleep with her.
No, she's a hooker. She's a whore.
She's not a whore.
She's a toot.
She's not a hooker.
She's a prostitute.
No, she's not.
She's like, thanks for bringing me these suits and hitting on me a little bit.
No, dude, because she's like...
Let me ask you this. You can flirt with her. Can you bang her and just flirt with her? Or do you have to provide her a service in order for her to do you?
No, because she says, when I come back from my bringing her vault suit, she's like, I missed you. I was worried while you were out hunting for those vault suits. I'm glad you're home and safe. I say, thank you.
I don't know if that really happens.
That's the way I imagine it.
What I'm seeing is a woman who is trading sex for a service, or a good, actually.
Yeah, but isn't that the way all women are?
No.
No, it's not.
Not even in video games, which is shocking. Most of them are just, you said the right things at the right time, which is how real women work.
Well, that's not true. Okay. Well, it's not true in like Mass Effect, because in Mass Effect, they won't date you unless you do their loyalty quest.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's just because you need to talk to them when they're solving their problems.
Dude, no, because it's for
my
service.
sister's being shot in the face.
Dude,
or something.
yeah, she's like she has sex with you for a service.
Here's a pro tip.
She wants you to go rescue her sister, and then she does the engineering bay nasty.
That's a little different because her trust is being gained through that.
Dude, and I'm gaining Sarah Weintraub's trust by supplying her with through dangerous missions to vaults.
I feel like it's not the same, and you know that.
I feel like it is very similar.
Well, the thing is, the real life dating is confusing in general to us.
It's not.
So we're not even talk about that.
Dude, I remember one time I showed up at a girl's house. I was sweet on a
girl.
Showed up at a girl's house.
Shocked. I was shocked.
Sweet on. I had 30 vault suits, and she would not talk to me, and I was very disappointed.
But did she take the suits?
No, she had no idea. She had no idea why we even brought them.
Well, if she didn't take the suits, obviously she's not going to do it.
And then, no, I was like, we can discuss the suits over dinner, and I was wearing my fanciest ranger armor that I made myself.
Enough.
And she was like, I don't know who you are. Please get out of my Malibu mansion. I am a famous Hollywood celebrity.
Okay, I can see.
She asked me not to mention the name.
Okay, I thought you were going to mention who it was.
No.
Well, I'm going to go through.
I have a little more taste than that.
I'm going to check who lives in Malibu and is a famous Hollywood celebrity. Because it can't be that many.
You going to narrow it down?
I'm going to narrow it down to celebrities, Malibu, ladies.
Ladies, yeah.
Ladies who've been alive in the last 20 years.
Oh.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Speaking of that's it, guys, this means it's time for plugs.
Dude, we had a weird episode today.
Dude.
How did we get from Pokemon to dating?
Well, we had a break in between there.
Dude, we should have talked about how people are really weird and want to and see Pokemon as sex symbols. Dude, John loved our furry episode. We should do every episode as just furry episodes.
Dude, we could talk about freaking Gardevoir till the cows come home.
I don't understand it.
That's the go-to.
That's what I was going to mention. I don't know why people are into that.
No, because they're like, you know what that Pokemon would really benefit from, for me personally? A vagina.
That's gross.
Toss it on there.
You need male ones, too, which is stupid.
No, because, you see, male Pokemon on female trainers, and that's
something else.
That's something else, guys.
Dude, I just
we got no comment on that.
I don't know why people are interested in Pokemon being used as a sex thing. It's not. Also, animals aren't really either.
No.
But I guess people just want to... Actually, I don't know why they'd want to do this.
Dude, I got nothing. Because it didn't start out like humanoid. Except for the humanoid ones.
But even then, no one was like, Jinx, yeah.
No one was like, ooh.
I think it's just a thing where people want to see porn of everything on Earth.
Yeah, probably.
People were instantly like, Gardevoir's awesome.
No, everybody was like, I don't understand
stupid.
it.
There's nothing there. It's just what?
It's because she's one of the two female looking Pokemon.
That and Jinx?
Yeah, pretty much.
Everyone should probably get over that.
Seriously. What's next? Miltank? Come on.
Miltank's pretty cool, though. I forgot Miltank was a Pokemon.
Yeah, dude. It's the female version of Taurus.
Is that true?
Yeah. Because there are only male Tauruses and only female Miltanks.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Miltank sounds like a really, really negative term for a female thing.
Doesn't it, though?
That sounds almost offensive.
Hey, Miltanks, why don't you come over here for a second?
No, dude. You're getting thrown out of the Hooters. That's what you're getting. Guys, we're going to finish up. No one wants to talk about that anyway.
Yeah, we covered as much as we were going to talk about.
So it's time to get to plugs, guys.
Guys, it's time for plugs.
Guess what? We still have a Facebook. Are you on it?
We got a Twitter page.
Guess who joined the Facebook? D. Marks finally did it.
Yeah, I did.
You know who else? Has there been a member for lifetime member? Me, Tom C.
Yeah.
People are on the Facebook. We're posting things on the Facebook. Guys, you want to know what we're posting? Go on the Facebook.
Go look at that Facebook.
Like it. Love it.
Check out that blog. I just did a new blog post today, sucker.
What?
Sucker.
Not only did he do it, you're a sucker.
Yeah. I feel like those aren't...
We have a Twitter.
Those
we're
aren't
not
really
using
connected.
it.
Yeah, we haven't started that, but you could get on the ground floor of that Twitter action, guys.
Are you just starting out the podcast and you haven't listened to all the other episodes? Do that too, though.
They're on the internet.
They're all over the internet. Listen to it, man.
Come on.
Seriously. Go watch the YouTube things. I'm sure you are. We've changed the schedule a bit. Go watch our video about it. Okay? You guys gonna watch that video?
It should.
It's important that you know that it's 2 a day now. That's it. There's no other... It's not really confusing.
Oh, we didn't mention on the video. We're going to start doing 20-minute episodes on all the videos, though.
We didn't mention it. We did not.
No, we didn't. That's why I'm saying it now.
Well, that's because we decided it later.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it now.
There's something else. Oh, email us.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, do it.
Come on.
I want to get emails every day from you saying, Tom C., you're better than D. Marks. Signed, my real name and address, and $5. I haven't gotten one of those yet.
Yeah. No, they've all been almost the exact opposite.
They've said... I can't say it all backwards, but
Anyway, guys, now that we've done our plugs, that means it's time for our world-famous SonsOfVidya
Speed reviews.
Speed reviews. Tom, this is the top 10 games developed by Konami. Number 10, Rocket Knight Adventures for the Genesis.
I'm looking at the box. Apparently you're some kind of mouse man. Let me just zoom in. Enhance. You're a mouse man.
Zoom in and enhance.
You're a mouse man. He's apparently... I don't see any rockets. I do see knights, though. 10 out of 10. Beat Mania.
In this game, you are in the mental institution because you suffer from the horrible mental illness of beat mania, and you can only see beats, quarter notes, half notes, and it's just awful. It gets a 7 out of 10. Pro Evolution Soccer 2012.
This game is the only game where you play as mutants who evolved beyond the humans to become world-class soccer stars. In America, we call them football players. 10 out of 10. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Time.
Okay, in this one, you play as the Mutant Teenage Ninja Turtles as they barely manage to get in time where they need to go. Get to 7 out of 10. Number 6, Dance Dance Revolution.
You're in 1940s Russia, and there's a revolution to dance, and you're gonna solve that Russian menace the only way you know how. Violence. 1 out of 10. Suikoden 2.
Sudoku 2 is a popular numbers game where you have to match up numbers on a grid. It's a 1 through 9, non-repeating on a 9x9 grid out of 10. Number 4, Contra.
Contra I'm looking at the cover. No. I can't comment about it. It's too manual. 1 out of 10. Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
In this game, you're listening to the Symphony of the Night, but you can't see the symphony because it's dark outside. 9 out of 10. Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill 2 is a game which, when we first did the speed review, you didn't say anything, and I didn't think it was that funny. I give the review 10 out of 10. I give the game 11 out of 10, and I give me, for this review, 12 out of 10. Metal Gear Solid.
This game is not Rumble Roses, which I feel like is a glaring omission from this list. Rumble Roses gets a 9 out of 10. And that's it, guys.
We did it.
Welcome. Oh, wait, no, sorry. See you guys next week.
Bye.